Whenever you're ready, sir.
Okay. The Oxford comma is very important. You may think I'm crazy for saying that, but it's true. Let's break down this sentence. Okay. I'm going to run, go cycling, fish, and swim at the camp. Do you know where the Oxford comma is? It's right before the and. Okay. Now, people want to eliminate this, and by people I just mean professors, people who say that, oh, well, this is useless. Okay? And you really need the Oxford comma. Okay. Do you know what this would mean if you eliminated the Oxford comma in the sentence? It would be, I'm going to run, go cycling, fish, and swim at camp, which means that you are fishing and swimming at the same time. Here's a better example. Okay. Okay, prepositions. Okay, our second rule is to never end a sentence with a preposition. I hear it all the time, and it is just not right. Just don't because I told you not to. Darn it. If you really need help, wait, wrong thing. There really shouldn't be an explanation for this, but I'll say it anyway. Prepositions are made to sit at the before a noun, not at the before a noun, not at the end of the sentence. Okay, my next rule is the misuse of contractions and homonyms. Where, there, your, and your are all different words. You should know this. If you really need help, just write with a dictionary beside you. Who versus whom? I know you're not going to say who, but it is important when you're writing. Here, who can only be used when it is a subject, like in that picture, and whom is an object. Here are some examples. Who paid for the tickets? Whom should I mail this letter to? Whom are you going to believe? And who smashed his face? You understand now. My final rule doesn't apply to grammar, but writing. This may not apply to all of you, but it might in the future. There is a big problem with fonts. You see, all fonts have a purpose, a theme, and a mood. There is a font called Comic Sans. Now, it isn't a bad font, but it is often misused. Comic Sans was made for this doll in Microsoft XP. Soon after, Comic Sans was switched out for another font, and it was discontinued. A few years later, it was put into Microsoft Word. Okay, after that, it became popular in elementary schools for its fun, childlike appearances. But soon later, it became popular in businesses, schools, restaurants, churches, you name it. We're writing important information in this font. Okay, now, here are some rules to help you know when and when not to use Comic Sans. Number 1, only use Comic Sans when your audience is under 9 years of age. Parents do not count. When writing comics, although I would suggest downloading another font, you'll look more professional, I promise. And number 3, we only use it when your audience is dyslexic, but you can suggest some other fonts, because Comic Sans is very good for dyslexia. Here's an example when to not use Comic Sans. Hey Timmy, come to my super fun-filled bouncy house birthday party. Here's an example to when you're supposed to use Comic Sans. Dear James, we regret to inform you that you have diagnosed with Comic Sans-itis. You have an estimated 4 days to live. Signed, your doctor. Do you understand the difference now? Good. Please promise me you won't use Comic Sans in appropriate situations that fit in. Good. Thank you for listening, and I hope you will take these grammar rules to heart to better your grammar experience.